very beautiful good morning to you wherever you're listening to me from this beautiful morning. Yesterday is the first day of the month of August. Yes, the first day of the month of August. Oh wow, happy new month to you this beautiful morning. How you doing this morning? How do your night well? All right, welcome to this morning edition of Fresh Up this morning. Okay, let me start this morning by just wishing you a very loving happy new month. Isn't that very important? You know, you're one of the reasons why I come here every week. You're one of the reasons why I come here every day. You're one of the reasons why I wake up every morning a happy person. So how about we do this together? Okay. Let me start by praying for you this morning that God will grant you peace, success, and favor as we step into this new month. I pray that may you soar high like an eagle in grace and strength. I pray that this new month that we've entered into, this new month that we are stepping into, that may God open doors for us, that may God open doors for you, that may God open doors for me and surprise you with countless mercies and miracles. Yes, this is my prayer to you this morning, and this is our prayer from this end, from Voice of Hope to you this morning. Yes, today is the first day of the month of August. That means today is 1st of August 2022. And today is the first day of August 2022 that you've ever lived and that you will ever live. So how about making the best use of today? How about harnessing the best opportunity in today? How about doing it the way you ought to do it? How about getting it the way you ought to get it? And you can't get it done if you don't do it right. Alright, so you'll be saying, who's this one that's you're just talking, we don't even know your name. Alright, my name is Ajilo Oluwatosin Victor. Yes, Ajilo Oluwatosin Victor is my beautiful name this morning. And in case you're wondering where I'm reaching you from, this is Voice of Hope Official. This is Voice of Hope Live. And we're reaching you from the beautiful city of Jos Plateau State, Nigeria. Just in case you want to sponsor, you want to be part of, you want to be a partner, just in case you want to be part of the program, you want to be part of the show, you can always reach us on Voice of Hope on the number 070-219-5390 plus 234-701-219-5390. Or send us a mail on Voice of Hope FM official at gmail.com. Voice of Hope FM official at gmail.com. Like I said, it's a beautiful morning, and I woke up in the right side of the bed. I woke up very happy this morning, so I just want to extend the happiness to you. You know, happiness is contagious, so I believe that if you don't wake up at the right side of the bed, this is the best thing you should listen to this morning, because that will help your morning. Alright, I have a very beautiful topic. I brought for you this morning that I would be talking to you about this morning, and it's something that I feel like is expedient. It's something that I feel like you need. It's something that I feel like we need. I need. You need. We all need to get a better, the best use of this new month that we are into this period. Okay, let's look at self-identity. Yes, self-identity is what we're looking at this morning. You know, so many people are on the way to identifying who they really are. So many people are on the way or on the track of knowing who they are for themselves. Some people don't even know themselves. Some people don't even identify themselves. And if you don't know yourself, no one knows you. because you are the first person to know yourself. You are the best person to know yourself. You are the best person to identify yourself before any other person can find you. If you don't find yourself, nobody can find you, and that is one of the things. That is one of the reasons that is needed. Why we need to. I just felt like bringing this topic this morning. Self-identity. Let me identify myself. So you identify yourself, so we can get what we are hoping for, what we wish to get at this new month that we've entered this morning. Remember that it's not by your power. Remember that it's not by my power. Remember that it's not because you are a cute looking guy. You are a beautiful looking lady. That's why you're alive this morning. So just in case you've not say thank you to your creator, just take a pause and say thank you for the gift of life. You know, it's so amazing. It's so amazing entering into the new month. And it's the first day of the week. How do you see that? All right, like I said, I'll be looking at self-identity. Self-identity. What do we mean by self-identity? What do I mean by self-identity? Okay, simply self-identity is the way you define yourself. Self-identity is the way I define myself. Self-identity is what I tell myself I am. Self-identity is what I see myself as, because it is what I see myself as that people see me as. Okay, if I see myself as that good guy, everyone sees me as a good guy. If I see myself as that bad guy, everybody begins to see me as that bad guy, because see, what you see yourself as is what you live like. Start from what you define yourself with from the inside, then it begins to reflect from the outside. So what are you seeing yourself as? Who okay, let's just take a pause. Who are you? Describe yourself. Define yourself. That's a question for this morning, Eddie. Just define yourself. That is all that self-identity is talking about. It's your perception, your specification, or your selected trait, your quality, your ability, and your characteristics that represent you. Now, as an individual, you have numerous physical ability, internal characteristics, social roles, and internal connection, which make up your personal identity. Therefore, your self-identity is a combination of personal traits, physical ability, interest, hobbies, and our social role. Your social roles are from your personal identity that you specifically select to identify you, or I would say to describe you. So let me tell you this morning, just few things that describe you, few things that you use to describe yourself directly or indirectly. All right, the first is your value. What are your values? What are my values? What are the things I'm living for? Those are what directly or indirectly describe you. So if I meet a person today and all the person value is vanity, I know the kind of person I met. All right, the other thing that describes you is your habit. What's your habit like? How much do you pay attention, or do you pay attention to your habit? Because these are one of the things that describe you. These are one of the things that tells people who you are. Your personality is one of the things that describe you. So identify what your personality is, identify your value, identify your habit, identify your personality, because these are what describe you. These are what describe me. These are what describe us as humans. So identify these things and it helps. Your physical futures also are one of the things that describe you. Yes, identify what your physical futures are. One of the things also that describe you is your goals. Yes, what's your goals? What are the goals you're setting for yourself? What are the things you're telling yourself I want to do? What are the things that you want to live up for? What are the things you are living up for? Those are the things that describe you. I just want to put someone on his feet this morning. Go identify yourself. Try as much as you can. Find yourself, because if you don't find yourself, nobody finds you. Not even your prophet, not even your pastor, not even your imam, not even that person you owe dearly, not even your parent, and not even your father, not even your mother. So you have to find yourself. It begins with you. Identifying yourself begins with you and with nobody. So find yourself, try as much as you can, get to know who you are, because that is the stepping stone to greatness. Alright, I've talked about value, I've talked about habit, I've talked about personality, I've talked about physical future, and I talked to you about your goal. Also, find your emotion. What is your emotion like? Because this is one of the things also that describe you. What's my emotion like? Oh, okay, what's my emotional personality? All these things are what describe you. I've not forgotten, yes, at the beginning of every month, you know how we do this. We'll come here and we'll make a vow how the month will go. So before the end of the program, don't forget, if I forget, try and remind me. Alright, we'll be making the vow, we'll be making the promise of what we'll be doing before the end of this month. Yes, I hear so many people telling me, oh wow, what we did at the month of July, the beginning of the month of July, it sincerely helped me. So I would like to do it this month again. So let's do it together. Alright, still talking about self-identity, still talking about finding yourself, still talking about branding yourself, still talking about finding that person, describing you for who you are. I talked to you about identify what your values are. I talked to you about identify your habits, identify your personality, identify your physical futures, identify your goals, and another thing is identify your career. Now, there's a difference between career and work. You know, so many people do work and they just try to tune it to career. But there's difference between career and work. The fact that you're making ends meet from it does not mean it's your career. Yes, the fact that it's putting food on your table does not mean it's your career. Yes, the fact that that's the best paying job you can get, it does not mean it's your career. You see, some people even do some jobs and they are getting paid even more than, and they are not fulfilled. So these are some of the things that find you, that identify who you are, that identify who I am. My time is sincerely fast spent. I feel like we can do this. We can continue this tomorrow, right? Yes, we can do this. We can continue this tomorrow. Self-identity. All right, let's continue this tomorrow. I promise I'll be here tomorrow, and I will give you the rest of the things you really need to know about self-identity and self-discovery. Yes, I remember I told you that I will leave the studio this morning without making the vow, yeah? So it's a new month. Just take a pause. Just take a moment to reflect on what you want, or all the things you couldn't accomplish in the month of July. Just take a pause and begin to reason them right now. Oh, I want to buy a car. It was not possible in the month of July. Just begin to think about them. Just ponder about them for a little while we take a vow. Alright, I told myself I'll be a better person than I was in the month of July. Well, that was successful. Thanks be to God. I hope you're thanking him also for the ones you got successfully. Alright, I told myself also that at the end of the month of July, I should have moved a step from where I was, and to God be the glory. I didn't just move a step, I moved steps farther than where I was before. Yes, at the beginning of the month of July, I pray for financial stability. To God be the glory. I didn't. There was no time in the month of July I went hungry. To God be the glory for all He has done. All right, it's a new month, and we start in this month in the positive mindset. And I pray that I finish this month with the positivity I begin with. Sadness is far away from me, and it's far away from you also. That's my prayer for you this morning. Sadness is far away from your home. Sadness is far away from our homes. Yes, I pray for God's protection upon you. I pray for God's protection upon us all. I pray that all our properties, movable and unmovable, will not be for the thieves. I pray that God's greatness, God's goodness, God's mercies will be upon us. All right, this is where I'll call it a day this morning. At the end of the month of July, yes, that house you told me you want to build, just keep thinking about it. Then as the week goes by, I'll keep bringing it to your remembrance, and I hope that you take action. You discipline yourself to do those things that you say you are going to do. Yes, you say you want to stop smoking. Yes, discipline yourself, because it starts with discipline. Discipline yourself. You say you want to stop that fornication. Okay, I want to stop